Jeff the Nature Guy, and guess where I'm at? I'm in the Sonoran Desert in Arizona. You could tell I'm in a desert, well, because of the sand. But this thing behind me, look at this thing. A saguaro cactus. How awesome is this thing? Now, saguaro cactus, obviously, they're big, as you can see by that camera panning up there. And they're the biggest cactus in the U.S. And get this, they can live to be 150 to 200 years old. In fact, this one here is probably about that old. They generally say if it's got about 5 or more arms, and these arms you see here, the older it is. This one of the biggest I've ever seen, so I bet you this thing's close to 200 years old. That blows my mind to think about. But the cool thing about these plants is that they're almost all water. They have to be. They have to reserve the water because we're in a desert. So about 90% of this structure is water. It's crazy to think about. But they're very well protected. They have to worry about herbivores, things like wild burros and wild horses eating them. So you guys all know what cactus have on them to protect them, and that's these spikes here. And these things hurt. You get poked by one, sometimes it releases smaller ones in your skin. Not a pleasant thing. But the cool thing about this plant is the fact that they are so important to so many other species. And when you look at these plants, and the higher up you go, you see all these little holes inside the arms of this cactus. And a lot of that is other birds living in there. And the birds actually nest in these, and they live and they raise their young. And so it's an important plant for this desert environment for so many different reasons. And they are just awesome to see. So many of them, so big in one area. What a cool thing. If you're ever here in Arizona, you got to check them out and get close to them. Look at them. Be careful, but feel them and just see what a hardy plant they are. And as big as they are, their roots really shallow. And so it's amazing they're able to withstand winds and weather and what have you for 200 years. They are definitely something to admire. Quite a cool thing. So guys, until next time, I am Jeff the Nature Guy here at the Sonoran Desert with the saguaro cactus. See you soon.